There are many iconic masterminds in TV history. Characters that are simply way smarter than ordinary people. Welcome back to another video, fellas, and today I'll give you my list with 10 of the smartest TV characters ever. So without any further delay, are you ready? Let's go! Number 10. Rust Cohle from True Detective Season 1.
Just want you to stop saying odd shit. You get any sleep last night?
I don't sleep. I just dream.
More experienced detectives in the show don't tend to have his cognitive abilities and his smart mind. Even when he's being interrogated, he manages to flip back the situation on them to get what information he wants out of them. He even knows everything from acting to duplicating crime scenes to deep psychological concepts. And I think one of the main reasons behind Rust Cohle's intelligence is his love of reading books.
You get that from one of your books?
I did.
Number 9. ADRIAN Monk, Detective Monk. This guy now, on the first impression, he does not look like he has a very sharp mind. Add to that his OCD thing, he might look like a weirdo. But did you know science has already shown that there's a strong correlation between having high intelligence and having obsessive-compulsive disorder? So it's not really surprising that some of the most brilliant minds on this list are inflicted with this double-edged sword of a disease. And yet, no one is more affected by OCD than this meticulously organized and brilliant-minded detective.
Look, it's a perfect sandwich. You can taste the symmetry.
Number 8. Angus MACGYVER. From MACGYVER. Preferring non-violent conflict, resolution over the nasty world of guns and other deadly weaponry, this secret agent with an education in science was the most clever and resourceful problem solver ever to make his way onto television screens. With only a few common household items, like a Swiss knife and a little bit of duct tape, MACGYVER could deal with any of the evil plans of any villain that crossed his path. Number 7. TYRION Lannister, Game of Thrones. First off, for those of you unaware, it is highly hinted that Tyrion is the true protagonist of the TV series, and in fact, he appeared in more episodes of Game of Thrones than any other character. There is arguably no better character in the show than Tyrion. Now in the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. But it takes really smart people like Tyrion to find a middle ground. Tyrion isn't the only smart character in the series, but his brilliance took him places and helped him survive the most dangerous of situations. He is, of course, not only smart, but sarcastic, brave, witty, and without a doubt, the smartest character of the whole series.
How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink, and I know things.
Number 6. Gregory House, from House. Gregory House is another incredible character who is an extremely talented medical genius. Every episode of the series comes with a unique storyline where he has to diagnose the problem of his patients. While he may be slightly arrogant, with an ego the size of the Eiffel Tower, there is no questioning the intellect and depth of his intelligence. No matter what disease is thrown at him, no matter how impossibly incurable it seems, Dr. House manages to save the day.
How would you describe my leadership skills?
Non-existent. Otherwise excellent.
Number 5. Tommy Shelby, Peaky Blinders. There is no list of smartest TV characters without Tommy Shelby in it. He is a very fierce character who leads a gang known as the Peaky Blinders. With his smartness and dominating behavior, he manages to overcome and defeat any of his enemies. After dealing with so many smart and malicious villains, Tommy Shelby is still the one left standing.
I am just an extreme example of what a working man can achieve.
Number 4. Walter White, Breaking Bad.
A guy opens his door and gets shot and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Walter White is the lead character of the most epic show in television history. Breaking Bad. Changed my mind. You might disagree on that. But in any case, Walter White started as a well-mannered family man and a brilliant mind in chemistry. And later, Walter evolved into a meth-making baron where he deals with many dangerous and smart people, and yet, Walt put all of them down with his extremely smart techniques.
Now, say my name.
Number 3. The Professor. Professor is a mastermind who smartly planned the biggest heist in the world, and the execution of the plan will leave you speechless. Some may argue that the Professor's intelligence isn't realistic, but in the context of the series, he is undoubtedly a genius. He is solely responsible for devising the heist strategy, thinking ahead of time about what to do with the hostages, managing his crew, and also outsmarting the police. The professor is not just intelligent, but also brave and calculated. Definitely deserves the top 3 spot.
Lo primero es que no quiero nada de relaciones personales. Bueno, esa norma...
Number 2, Sherlock Holmes, from Sherlock. Well, no matter who you are, at some point in your life, you have heard the name Sherlock Holmes.
No shit, Sherlock.
This brilliant mastermind detective with a superior mind has always been connected with a high level of intelligence. Sherlock became such a famous detective because of his honed skills of observation and deductive reasoning, both of which are necessary skills for a good detective. But he is a brilliant detective and a quick crime solver with a very sharp mind. His skills of being an excellent observer and also a story recreator make him one of the smartest TV characters ever.
You don't actually think I was interested in you. Why? Because you're the great Sherlock Holmes?
No. Because I took your pulse.
And now number 1, Michael Scofield from Prison Break. Now here is my personal favorite on this list, and of course the brilliant mind that tops this list of geniuses. In my opinion, Michael Scofield is the cleverest character of all time. He is a civil engineer who plans to break out his brother from prison. His great plan and its execution is simply out of this world. Unlike other similar characters, the trait I find the best and unique in Michael Scofield is his temper. If you think about it, he never loses his temper. He always somehow manages to remain calm and execute his plan, even under the most frustrating and unexpected situations. And I think this trait and his calm nature is what makes him top this list.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Nothing, that was just my senior quote.
That was you? This whole time I was thinking it was Gandhi.
Do you agree with this list, fellas? Note that this is just my personal opinion, and in any case, smartness is subjective. Make sure to let me know in the comments which other characters you feel should have been included in this list and how your top 10 list would look like. Until the next one, have an amazing time and I'll see you all later. Wait! You! Yes, you! You're still watching, eh? I bet you were waiting to see something smart. No. Like, subscribe. I mean, you're still watching. This means you like it, so do it.